Just started. Yeah, it's running. Let me check if the audio is going out. Okay, I can hear myself. Cool. So what's up, guys? Today in this video I'm gonna be showing you my Stamina Necromancer build for PvP that I've been using on the latest videos I've been posting. First of all, this is a heavy build, uses heavy armor. The idea of this build, it's the exactly same idea of Zen, the scale color build that I posted for the stamina decay. Since I posted some videos over there with this build, I improved, I changed some armor sets and some things, so it got better. I had to change some stuff because I had to lower stamina and recovery and other shit. So from the videos I posted, I changed a lot of things. So in this build, we have 39,000 when 39,000 HP when in PvP zones. We have 31,000 maximum stamina. Stamina recover without the pet is 800. With the pet summoned, it's 1000. Weapon damage. Without the buff of the armor set, we have 2798, which goes for 3000 with the weapon damage from the enchant. With the armor set activated, we go to 3600, 3500, and with the buff from PvP from capturing a resourcer or a castle, you go to 4000. What do we use in the build? What do we use in the build? First, the attributes. 3 on Magicka, 50 points on health, 11 on stamina. The Mundo's stun is the serpent for more stamina recovery, but if you think you can run without this, you can put more stamina or more HP, it's up to you, or more penetration. I use this because the recovery it's good in the battle, and with just 500 it was a way more problematic, I would say, than the stamina decay was. Resistance, we have 29,000 physical and 28,000 spell resistance. Critical resistance 2,269. The items we're gonna be using. We're gonna use 5 70 Legions, 5 Hooking's Draug, Backhand the Maelstrom Great Sword. If you don't have this, you can put any other Great Sword. Monster set, we're gonna use Zan, because of the same idea, like I said, from the Zan build I posted for the stamina decay. And this is how it goes. Sword with enchantment on weapon damage, none head. It doesn't matter the order you put the items, it just need to be just like this. Shield, max stamina enchant with Impan. The two-handed sword infused with oblivion damage to finish people that spam shield. Zan, heavy helmet with maximum health enchant and reinforced on heavy. The chest on heavy with maximum health enchant and infused. The shoulder, maximum stamina enchant with Impan. The waist on heavy with sturdy and enchant on stamina. The hands on Impan with maximum stamina enchant. The legs on infused with enchant on stamina. The feet enchant Magicka with Impan. The generally 3 weapon damage, 2 maximum stamina, and one bloodthirsty. If you want to change one of those two in stamina to infused, you can do it too. It's up to you. The shoulder, is the shoulder? No. Okay, yeah, never mind. It's fixed up over here. I thought I had something different, but yeah, that's it. The 7th Legion gives you weapon damage, health recovery, weapon critical, and when you take damage you have a 10% chance to gain 500 weapon damage for 5 seconds and heal for 1341 health. This 1341 will get you more when you use resistant flash on you. Hucking's Drug is just for the maximum stamina. The Master's Word is for the same idea from the Zone build. It's because of the Merciless Charge. It do 7200 additional on the enemy over the damage you're going to be doing with Stampede. For the skills, what do you want? Front hand, Pierce Armor, your main spammable just like the Stem Decay build. Hungering Scythe, this is to take enemies out invisibility, and when you have too much people on you, you hold your shield and then just spam that to recover your health while they waste all their resources on you. The Bash, Reverberating Bash, to stun the enemy and apply the debuff on HP, on the health recovery and heal. This is your main stun. Skeletal Archer is your overtime skill. The Blast Bones, it's another damage you're gonna be using, one of the main damages too. Dawnbreaker to increase your weapons, all your skills damage, and also to stun and kill enemies, so you don't need to be waiting a lot of ultimates. Backhand. The Pummeling Goliath. I was using some videos, I don't remember the name now, but the other Goliath that recovers HP, it's up to you. The Pummeling Goliath have a way stronger bash that you can kill people really fast using it in duels or in the middle of the open world PvP. But the other one keeps you alive for longer if you're fighting a lot of people. The other one will be better if you want to survive and kill people without having to worry about your HP. The other one's better. This one is for you that want to finish people real fast, but also taking the risk of dying. Let me see if I can show the damage of it in the other hand. I'm not really sure, do I? Yeah, this damage, it goes all way up when you're in PvP. Pummeling Goliath, 10,000, but this goes away to 14,000 when you have everything activated. Stampede, cause like I said, this is to stack with the Masteron Greatsword, because you're gonna be doing 7,560 plus 4,736 minimal, because this is always a critical strike from not. Yeah, this attack is always a critical strike. So your 5, 6, 7, 10,000 will also combine with the passive of the Greatsword, of the Master's Sword. But like I said, if you don't have the Master's Greatsword, you can use any other Greatsword. And then in the place of Stampede, if you don't want to use a Stampede for slow the enemy, you can use Venom Skull. It's good too, and it's cheaper. I was using this one before. I made some tests and I like it. It works too perfectly for the idea that it's just attacking people that are far away from you. And if you do Venom Skull, you can also replace the Shield Bash for... I don't think I have the other one. You can also replace for Shield Charge. If you use the Venom Skull on the back and you want to be able to hush on your enemy without needing to waste your stamina running, you can use the Shield Charge, morphed to the one that gives you shield. But it's not obligated, it's up to you. The Beckoning Armor for 2 points because it's gonna give you more defense, and plus because it automatically stuns the enemies and pull them to you. Not just for the Goliath form, but also for when you're fighting general. If you're fighting 3-4 people and there's people from distance, which you're always gonna have, they're gonna be stunned to you while you're concentrating another person. This is really useful. Rally, which is one of your main heals in your major brutality. Resistant Flash, which is your main heal. I tried to use the, what is it? The Intensive Mender, but it's not a really good burst heal. A really burst heal. Resistant Flash is a way better. It applies on you, yeah, the Minor the Fire, but it don't make a big difference. It's not a really big deal. From between Resistant Flash and Intensive Mender, he's a way better for instant heal. And Executioner, of course, to finish the enemy. When you have Zone activated or when you stun the guy, it's like I said again, it's like the Stamina Decay build. You're gonna fight a guy, you either gonna make him run out of resources or you're gonna make fast enough to kill him, because this build it's able to kill people fast if you do their attacks right. Pierce Armor is your spammable skill. You're gonna be doing light attacks and Pierce Armor just like the other build. Champion points. And now you show the rotation, how it works. Which one is this? The Steed. 51 points in Ironclad, 50 points in Resistant, 43 in Hardy, 43 in Elemental Defender, 34 in Thick-Skinned, 29 in Quick Recovery, and 20 in Heavy Armor Focus. 55 in Warlord, 46 in Bashing Focus, 27 in Mooncalf, 64 in Tenacity, 23 in Tumbling, and 55 in Shadow Ward. But back here, if you don't want the bashing, if you're not gonna use the Pummeling Goliath to kill, like I said, to kill people fast, if you prefer to use the other Goliath to survive and take your time still killing people without needing to worry about dying, because when you're fighting like 10 people and you with the other morph, you're gonna be healed. With the Goliath, the pummeling one, you're not gonna be healed and you have to heal yourself. So if you don't want to use the pummeling Goliath, you don't put those 46 points here. You put into the Warlord, so you can break free. On the blue, which one is this? The Apprentice. 18 in Blast, 51 in Master at Arms, 46 in Weapon Expert, 23 in Shattering Blows, 56 in Precise Strikes, 33 in Piercing, and 43 in Might. I was gonna say Might Armor, what the hell? In Might. Shattering Blows, it's really important, so if you think it's useless, it's not. Don't take this ever out. Any PvP build you make, put this, at least 10% to make able to kill people fast that spam shield, the shield spammers. That's your CP. The food you're gonna be using is the 3-stat food. I don't know if I have here. Do I? Yeah, this one. It doesn't matter, I mean, which one is. If it's this, or the Lungfin, or the Crow fortifying me, or, I mean, those should be your main, the 3 max stat. But if you want to use the max stamina and HP, you can use it too, no problem. Your potion needs to be the 3-pot, because you don't have recoveries. Your stamina is just 1000, and you're gonna be running out sometimes. And even when you just run out of Magicka or stamina or just HP, the 3-pot it's good, so you don't have to be worrying like, oh my god, I used a stamina recovery potion but I'm running out of HP now, what should I do? So 3 pots. Of course sometimes you're gonna be using the stamina one more than the 3-pot. It all comes to the point, you know, to the point you're fighting, and you're gonna see what's better for you in the moment. The escape and stealth I use depending on situation. It's not really necessary, just got it over here today. The armor sets, it has to be these ones. The one I was using, the build that I have 60,000 HP, was Loads and Clever Alchemist with Zan. It has a lot of HP over there, a lot of everything, but it was being slow to kill people. That's why I changed everything from the other videos to this. In the last video I posted, I have like some fights with this armor set, so you still can go there and watch anyway. The attributes again, and okay, I'm gonna show you now the how you're supposed to fight. You're gonna always have your buffs activated. when you see an enemy from far distance, the first thing you want to do is always have your skeleton up. The first one, it's the archer, because it's gonna give you the stamina recovery. But if you don't remember, it's fine, but try to have him always up to your recovery. So the first thing you're gonna do, it's throw your bomber, because it's gonna take a while to respawn, and then while he respawns, you're gonna run to your enemy and do light attack with the stun, with the bash. So again, you saw your enemy, you summon the skeleton, run to the guy, light attack with bash. It's supposed to zone activate, the guy is gonna get stunned in the middle of zone, and your bomber's coming to him. So he's gonna get like, normally with me at least, when I do that, the guy already get fucked instantly and I just switch back and finish him. Of course, this is a ad, so it's not the same way as a player, so it's not gonna happen the same. When you're surrounded by people, you're gonna be holding your shield and pressing the scythe to recover your HP, cause the shield's gonna be holding everyone and you're gonna be healing, and so they're gonna waste all their resources, and then when you see they ran out resources, that's when you stop and then start killing people. Stampede, if you use a stampede, you're gonna do like this. You're gonna do the summon, go to stampede, front hand, light attack, bash, and pierce armor with light attacks. And if the guy's about to die, you go back and then executioner. If you don't have stampede, you can just use the skeleton one, the skull, or just summon the bomber and then do like they did in the first try. Just run and light attack with it and the bash to stun the guy. The bash, I say, it's the stun skill. It's not L2 R2. It's the bash, the reverb bash. The healing, the resistant flash, just like the dragon green blood, you're gonna use that to get yourself up when you're about to die, or when you think you're gonna die. Don't worry about the min or the fires, don't actually really fuck you. Some moments you're gonna be able to do a burst, which would be saw the enemy, summon skeleton, stampede, run to the guy, do this, and then boom. You see? I did stampede, the skeleton exploded on the guy, at the same time I dropped the Dawnbreaker, light attack, and stun. If this was a player, he was supposed to be almost dead already, and he would just come back and finish him with executioner. If you're fighting someone that's really tanky and he's not dying, or whatever reason he keeps healing, you're just gonna be doing your rotation, which is have the archer up, bomber, stunning the guy with light attack and the bash, the river bash, and doing light attack with pierce armor. Because like I said again, pierce armor is your main damage. So you're gonna be doing. Can you just come back? Jesus Christ. Okay, so you're gonna be doing light attack with pierce armor. This is your main damage. You're gonna do some heavy attacks, of course, sometimes, because you're gonna be running out of stamina. And then while you're doing this, you're also gonna have, your bomber, your archer, like this. What else? The scythe, in the middle of attacks, you can do a light attack and scythe instead of the pierced armor sometimes to heal yourself, so you don't have to go in the backhand. This armor, you don't need to be spamming that, but if you think you have long range people, or if you think you need more defense, you can do it, but you need to be spamming the armor, because the mainly defense you have already, it's enough when you're fighting people. It's like 25, 26, we see in a second when it ran out. The Goliath, let me show you the damage of the Goliath. Okay. This is the Goliath damage. It does way more in players. And as we have a lot of stamina and the points on the bash, we can spam that a lot of times till the guy is dead. Like you see it right now. I mean, it's an NPC with 300,000 HP and he still got fucked. So in a player, this is overkill. That's basically Dowbreaker again. It's just for either increasing your weapon damage and everything, or to when you do the combo that I said, which you have the archer, stampede, change front hand, bam bam, and then the bomber. I mean the bomber's first. I did it wrong, Jesus Christ. Okay, wait a second. Okay, again, saw your enemy from distance, you do the bomber, stampede, run, stun, light attack, pierce armor. And he should be dying at that moment, and you go backhand and finish him with executioner. If he's running from you, while you're doing the heavy, light, whatever you're doing, with executioner, you do stampede sometimes, because you're gonna do the dot. You see the dot up there in the NPC name? That's the damage it's doing over time. See, 1000, 1000, 1000, 1000, 1000. That's a lot. And that's why we don't have slows in this build. What else can we do here? Thinking something else I show so I don't forget anything. Showed you already the attributes. The mon doesn't stun you. If you think you don't need that 1000 stamina recovery, you can do max HP, max stamina. I think max stamina would be better. You can do also weapon damage or physical penetration. The food, it's always max 3 max stats. Let me show you with different skills. Let's say you don't have the Master on Great Sword like I do, so what would you do? Oh my god, changed the wrong one. That's it. Let's say you don't have the... Do I have points to get the other one? Yeah, I do. This is completely useless. The stun's longer based on the distance traveled. This is completely useless. Why? Because, let's say, let me equip this first. Let's say we just find an enemy. Trust me, your enemy is gonna have enough stamina to break free always. This is a universal law. It's the law of chaos. You're never gonna be 100% fine on anything you do in your life, in game or real life. So don't ever trust on that. So stuns longer, it's completely useless. So get the damage shield one. It's not a lot, but it's better than nothing. So you saw your enemy from distance. Archer, this one, front, light attack with this, and then Dowbreaker if you have it, and then go back and finish him with executioner, because he's supposed to be dead if this is a player. He don't have 300,000 HP. If he's running from you, you just do the skull. It does a lot of damage on players too. If you don't want to run the assault, you can still use the reverb. My god, let me go away. You can still use the reverb with no problem. Style. Which for me, I think the reverb is a way better. If you ask why, it's because of the major of the file. Reduce the healing received and health recovered by 30% for 4 seconds. You think that's nothing, but that's a lot when you're in the middle of the fight. So let's say we see the enemy. You throw the bomber, the archer, do the skeleton, get close to the guy, stun, light attack, pierce armor, go back, executioner. And if you have the Dowbreaker, you throw the Dowbreaker before you go to the execution. And if he's running, same rule. Throw your skull. You're gonna have the skeleton, you're gonna have the bomber, and then just throw the skull. If you think you can be running behind him, you go. What you can and what you cannot do with this build. You cannot spam sprint all the time. Never do that, because you're gonna run out of stamina and you don't have stamina recovery. So don't spam sprint. Just sprint if it's necessary. Roll dodge. Just roll dodge if it's necessary. Break free. Just break free if necessary. Sometimes you're gonna be fighting people that are gonna stun you. You're gonna have 100% HP still, and you think, oh my god, I'm gonna die. No, you're not. You have 39,000 HP. Let me go in cryo deal to see if I can show you the HP. I could play, but I don't think it's gonna work because my internet's trash. And like I said, there's videos over there showing me using the build. Like I said again, you have 39,000 HP. You don't have to worry like, oh my god, I'm gonna be meltdown in 1 second. You don't. If the guy stuns you and you are 100% HP, you're just gonna break free if the guy is doing a lot of damage. If you think you're still gonna be at 60 to 70%, 50% HP, 55, because that's the execution range. 55% HP. After the break free ran out, you just wait. It ran out, and then you do everything again. You fight. If it's an enemy that you think he's gonna kill you or get you to execute range before the stun ran out, then you break free. Yeah, okay, that's it. That's it. The HP, you see, 39,000 HP. 39,000. 38.9, so 39. I'm probably lagging. Yeah, I am. So, yeah, you cannot be roll dodging. You cannot be sprinting forever. You cannot be breaking free forever. Just do those stuff when necessary. Your problems. Shield spammers, depending on the enemy. Because, like I said, they're gonna be shield spamming from far distance. They're gonna attack you, your armors are gonna bring them to you, they're gonna get stunned, they have to break free, that's gonna get them fucked without stamina. Archers, snipers, depending on the distance, they can be a problem, because your beckoning armor have a long range, a distance, a limit. So you may gonna be having to run to them. Roll dodging too much, break your free too much, spamming those things, it's gonna get you killed. If you sprinting a lot and then you find an enemy, you're gonna die, because you're not gonna recover your stamina too fast. You may do it if you do some heavy attacks, but it's not 100% sure that you're gonna survive. Always do heavy attacks when you're fighting. I mean, you have 30,000 stamina, so attack the guy, do whatever you have to do, and if you think you're gonna get you like 5,000 stamina, start doing heavy attacks. Don't let your stamina run out to start doing that, because that's gonna get you killed, because you're always gonna need 4,000 for rally, so don't be under that 5,000 stamina. Those are the weaker and stronger points. Stronger points, you have 40,000 HP. Basically, you can fight anything, anyone. You can fight Zergs. You can kill like 2, 3, 4 people of Zergs with no problems, like you see in the videos I posted. You get weapon damage increase from your front hand, not your back hand, unless you have 70 Legion in the back hand, which is up to you. That's basically healing. You're gonna always be getting from 70 Legion and from yourself with Resident Flash and Rally. That's it, the build. There's nothing else I think I can show to you guys. If you have any questions, anything to ask, just leave in the comments. Again, there's gameplay of this build into my channel. The lastest video I posted, what the hell is the name? Let me check, because I don't remember. The video named Necromancer 1vx. That's the video they have the build. And Necromancer Adventures had the old build. Not the old, but with a few different stuff. So if you want to have a better idea of how is the build, you go watch the Necromancer 1vx. That's the one. And that's it. If you have any questions, anything, leave in the comments. Hope you guys liked the build, and see you in the next video. Peace out.